Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa and I'm a Paparazzi independent consultant. Today I'm going to be talking about Facebook Live and a few tips and tricks that I hope will help you when you do your Facebook Lives. One is your background. When you're figuring out how to start your Facebook Lives and where you want to go, you want to pay attention to what's behind you. You don't want anything chaotic behind you. A simple background is fine. Jewelry background is fine. Trying to figure out where you want to set up. Before you go live, turn your camera on and look and put your tripod up and see how you look. See if when you look, is it distracting? Because of course we want the showcase to be on the beautiful jewelry. So just choose a nice pleasant background. Now another tip is we don't want to be doing anything like rude or tacky when we're on our lives. We don't want to be eating food and having stuff on our hands and drinking or smoking or we don't want our kids to be yelling in the background, and things are going to happen. You're on live, you're there with your customers. Things are going to happen sometimes, but we want to always make sure we're not being tacky and we're being nice, because people are going to be seeing the jewelry, and if they see us eating and touching the jewelry, are they really going to want to say like, oh, I want that jewelry with the barbecue sauce on it? That's really cute. So we just don't want to like give anyone a bad taste in their mouth. No pun intended. But so you can have a little bit of water and sip on your water. I know sometimes my throat gets dry because you're talking so much, but that's just something to keep in mind. We always want to put our best foot forward. 3 is, and it seems obvious, but we want to wear the jewelry. Don't ever go on camera without wearing pieces of your jewelry. That's what we're selling. So of course you want to put on something that looks nice, and they are going to catch your customer's eye. They're going to say, I want the piece that you're wearing. It looks beautiful. And so always be wearing the jewelry. Another one is, let's see, this is kind of along the same lines of good decorum, is you want to be clean and neat. Do you need to have full makeup on and glam and you have your glam squad? No, you don't. But you want to be fresh and clean. You don't want to be crusty. You don't want to have dirty hair. Because if you think about it, would you want to buy jewelry from someone who is unkempt? No, we want to have a good appearance. So if you're not into makeup, that's okay. Just go with your beautiful fresh face, but just keep yourself neat and clean. So that's another one. Good lighting. Lighting is so important because for not only you and for people to see, but for your product. When you have nice lighting, our jewelry shines and glows, and it's just beautiful. People can see it. And so if you're by a window, I have a big window right here. I actually have the window coming in today. You want nice soft lighting. You can buy a tripod with the light on it. Nice soft lighting, nothing harsh, nothing super bright in your face, but some nice lighting is always important. It's gonna assure that people see your jewelry, and it's just gonna bring you more business. Another thing is a good angle. Now, there are consultants that I've seen, and maybe this works for them, but they have the camera here and they're showing jewelry. I don't want all this up close on the camera. So, an angle is important. You want to have, whenever you're doing anything on the camera, I always say the higher the camera, the younger you look. That's why I'm always like way up here. But you want a nice angle. You don't want to be showing your jewelry and being so close, you're like this and no one can see you. You want to be able to show your jewelry. Your jewelry is seen. You don't want to be down here and all they're seeing is everything around you and this little corner, you know. So you have to try it. It takes practice to find your groove and to find out where you should be. And you can I've even asked my customers, guys, is the lighting okay? Or how is this? Can you see this? I know recently I turned my camera because it was suggested that I go horizontally live and everybody hated it. So I went back to the way it was and everybody liked it. So that's fine. Ask your customers, can you see okay? Can you see the color okay? So that, you know, so that is good. And you can just practice. It's all trial and error. Just practice and see what you're comfortable with, what works for you. Another thing is your cheat sheet. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you go on live, your brain goes click, and all of a sudden you're holding a piece of jewelry and you're like, this metal, oh, it's not brass. I've had it happen to me. I know what I'm looking at, but it's not coming out. So what I did is I have a little cheat sheet I keep down below, and I have the different kinds of closures, because that's one that gets us a lot of times. I have different shapes. I have all the metals, because I know for me, gunmetal was one that never stuck in my head. I have the necklines. I have the different kind of stamped metal, because there's sunburst, leaf, studded. There's different kinds of rhinestones, the colors of rhinestones you can put. So it just kind of helps you when you have that moment. You can kind of look down and say, oh, those are hematite stones, and this is a hematite stone necklace. And so it just keeps, because sometimes I get on there and I don't know what happens, but my brain just goes, oh, nope, I know nothing. So those are a couple. Another thing is if you are nervous and you are scared to go live, it's a real thing. It's hard to do. It's not easy to push the button and pretty much talk to yourself. Call your best friend. Get your husband, get your mother-in-law, your sister, your cousin, your uncle. Get someone to go on your lives and to comment and to help you out. That is huge. I know it's very hard when you get on there and you just have one person or two. I know even with me, when there's a slow night and I just have one person, I find myself kind of lagging. But that's when you got to call in your friends and be like, come on, I need you to kind of pump me up. And they can just help you. They can say, you know, almost like they're your hostess. They can say like, oh, you know, that's a beautiful piece. And it'll have something, you'll know that that familiar friend is there. And it helped me so much. Seeing my best friend on there and knowing that when she commented, it was helping me out, because I was like getting a little nervous and she could sense that. And it made all the difference in the world. And so that's another tip that is, I think it's a must, you know, get your friends on there. So that is going to do it for today. Look for my other videos that I talk about Facebook Live. Give it a thumbs up. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, then go ahead and comment down below. I look forward to comments and questions. If you have any questions about paparazzi, all the information is down below. You just got to click that link. And thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.